Basement level vibes with another one. Straight up blackness, aye. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, I do it for the love, him not do it for no money. Straight up, him attack, educating everybody. Big up my friends and big up my family. Turn on the radio, catch the vibes, it's integrity. Straight up, Benskop stands for unity. One people, one nation, one destiny. Free up the truth in the air, even the blind can see. The deaf can hear, the dumb can talk, the cripple can walk. Boom. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, we have to gather wrong, grab a seat and sit down, pay attention. Education, liberation, we have to stand strong. Benskop upon the radio, lively up the program. Everybody call somebody and let them turn and tune and pon the radio and catch the boom song. We boom it up already, we have to boom it up again. Expose and reveal them. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, I do it for the love, him not do it for no money. Straight up, him attack, educating everybody. Big up my friends and big up my family. Turn on the radio, catch the vibes, it's integrity. Straight up, Benskop stands for unity. One people, one nation, one destiny. Free up the truth in the air, even the blind can see. The deaf can hear, the dumb can talk, the cripple can walk. Boom. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop.
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Caldata Francis Wakenham, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my X next to the cup, and what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data.
Oh, Jesus Christ, if cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You gotta get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You gotta get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
All right, I know it's election season, it's elections time. A lot of other folks are busy. They have the campaigns, they have their rallies, they have everything going. I'm talking about the legitimate campaigns and the legitimate rallies and all these things happening. And we want to wish them peaceful elections. That is what we want. And we know that there are folks who really do want peaceful elections, right? But the Pakus who don't want peaceful elections, we know who they are. They're showing their signs, they're showing their true colors every single day, pretending as though they're not panicking, but they are panicking. Hey, guess what's happening? Look, wherever you are, good night. My name is Mark Benchap, and welcome to Straight Up. We're going to rock and roll just for an hour. Don't get me wrong. Just for an hour, we're going to rock and roll, if you know what I mean, right? Spread the word.
Can't take it no more. take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours a blackout, and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%, yet you give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. And while you try surviving on the public page, then you're gonna know.
All right, try surviving on the public pay. Try surviving. Well, we have a new operator. We tell you guys, Lemon. Lemon is in Guyana as we speak, and we will be carrying live coverage right here on 107.1 FM, right? Hey, how was your day? Let me see what's going on in your neck of the woods. But let's go straight over to, remember the other day we said that we have a operator Orange. Orange is Guyanese, and of course, you want to get your take. Orange is in studio with us. Sorry. Good night, Orange. How are you?
Good night. Good night. First of all, let me greet your wonderful listeners. Good night. Good evening, whatever part of the world you're living.
Absolutely. So, what's your take as you take a look into the elections in Guyana, Orange? What's happening?
Well, I was born in Guyana. And there's a lot of people like me out in the diaspora hoping to repatriate back to Guyana someday. So it may seem that we don't have high interest there, but we do.
All right.
And I'm hoping that the coalition can pull this off. There's a lot of things I would like to see restored.
Oh, so you're for coalition?
Yes.
And the coalition basically APNU. That's what you're for.
That's right.
Early o'clock in the, you're for coalition. Why are you for coalition?
I think Aubrey Norton has done a wonderful job. I love his manifesto. There's a couple things I would like to see in terms of the land distribution, education. I would like to see all these trade schools come back. A lot of young men have nothing to do. National service, teach them trade, they can be self-employed and have their own businesses and so forth. These are the things I'm hoping.
Well, what about crime? We know crime is on the increase under the corrupt PPP regime. Corruption is just rampant. Discrimination and all these things, and yet the corrupt PPP regime, they talked about 50,000 jobs. Have you seen anything? Have you seen any improvement?
Not at all. Not at all. There's too many youths without job right now, unemployed youths. Something needs to be done.
Lots of things, and I'm sure Orange is our new operator here, taking over from Lemon, who is in Guyana. So Orange, let me ask you a quick question. Earlier, I heard you were talking with the secretary as you were coming in about back in your days and this trade schools and so forth. What do you see happening now, and what went wrong with the young people in Guyana?
Well, I feel they've been sidelined. A lot of young people are hopeless right now. We need to restore hope. Poverty is one thing, but when there's no hope for the future, what do you have to look forward to? So,
and you feel that under the corrupt PPP regime, obviously they have offered no hope, no bright future for young people throughout Guyana. And this is what we have seen for the past 23 plus 5 years of the PPP regime, correct?
Absolutely.
All right. Orange there giving you his take on what's happening in Guyana, what he wants to see in this in the upcoming elections, just a few days away.
Yeah.
That is a few days away.
And I think Lemon has lost his job permanently.
Yeah, well, we'll get back to that. And Lemon certainly is in Guyana. Let me just say, give a plug to Lemon, that Lemon is in fact working very hard. And Lemon, sometimes, it is what it is, but you guys have a job, and our position here is not for you guys to be like the PPP or any other unscrupulous political parties to run down and fight each other down. So there will be cooperation here, just like we expect cooperation after this corrupt PPP regime is removed from office. Good night to all of you. You heard from Orange. You guys thought that we were kidding, but we do have Orange. Let's get back to the elections. And this is a cup, and the cup is red, and the cup is broken. The cup has to go. Coming up at 25 minutes or so after 9 o'clock. I'll give you guys my choice in this upcoming elections and why you guys should go that route. And that's just a matter of my opinion. And I do hope that you guys can understand. And I will take strictly a human rights position from a human rights standpoint and what I believe and who I believe are the best team to take Guyana forward, to take Guyana out of the mess that it's in right now. And the cup is broke up, the cup is broken up, the cup is damaged. And you guys cannot, in your right mind, go out there and vote for another 5 years of corruption. You just cannot do that. You cannot vote one set of corrupt people in and then another set of corrupt people, vote a set of corrupt people out and then titivate with the voting, so to speak. And you guys know what I mean by titivate. Just do not do that. Good night to all of you, wherever you are. Share the link. Coming up at 25 minutes after 9 o'clock, I'll just tell you guys who I am for. Simple. Who I am for. I bet a lot of you probably don't even have an idea. None of you. I bet most of you don't have an idea. What else is happening in your neck of the woods? Lots and lots of problems at the Guyana Elections Commission. But, you know, the sad thing is that these folks are not holding back for a moment. I notice some of you may probably want to, you're getting angry as you see Claudette Singh there. But guess what happened? Claudette Singh is not showing herself. Where is Claudette Singh? And these elections coming just a few days from now, as you know, September 1st is elections in Guyana. And you're not seeing, you're not hearing. Again, you're not seeing, you're not hearing anything from Claudette Singh, anything at all from Claudette Singh, nothing at all. And this is not good. It is not good at all. It is a total disrespect. Claudette Singh has not addressed the nation as it pertains to elections in Guyana. And because of that, lots and lots of people are concerned. Lots and lots of people are not too confident that GCOM can deliver free and transparent elections. And rightly so, because Claudette Singh is hiding. The question is, why is Claudette Singh hiding? Does she have, what exactly is she hiding? And you have every right not to have confidence in that organization. None at all. Come downstairs. Oh, we're not dealing with that right now. This is a serious time, but let me just address this issue that even if you ask somebody to go into, no matter how provocative somebody is, the law is the law. And you cannot beat somebody. You cannot take some advantage of an individual like that. People know Brian Max. Look, I'm not saying that Brian Max is correct to mouth off and whatever it is, but it is unjustified what happened there. And you've got to just I'm on the side of Brian Max, mind you. I'm on the side of Brian Max because regardless of what, let the law take its course. Let the law enforcement officers, let them be called in and let them take action. But the minute people start to take actions into their own hands, regardless of how provoked they may be, it's another story. And I do think that this guy, Critic, he's getting a little too out of hand. He's getting a little too brazen, and he's not above the law. It has to be stopped at some way, somehow. It has to stop. So let me just say this, that not everything Brian Max says that I agree with him, but Brian Max will be Brian Max. Is someone that I know personally, but at the end of the day, there's no justification for what happened to Brian Max. But this is why Guyana has to be snatched out of the hands of those criminals, the corrupt PPP regime. It's got to go. They've got to go as of September 1st. All right, if you're now joining us, good night again. Welcome to Straight Up. My name is Mark Benchop. And hey, what else you want to talk about? There's school. That school out in, where is it? Kokwani, that was burnt to the ground. Lemon Orange just brought that to my attention. Thank you so much, Orange, showing lots and lots of competency, giving Lemon a run for his money indeed. Let's go to what Bishop Edgell has to say. Thank you so much, Orange.
It was painful when I answered my phone in the wee hours of this morning, and the sad news was about the fire at the Kokwani Secondary School. Whatever is the cause of that fire, it is regrettable. Children needs to be served. A community needs to be served. I would like to take this opportunity that having engaged my superiors, I'm proud to announce that the President Ali PPPC administration now, and the one that will be elected as of September 1st, will rebuild the Kokwani Secondary School.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours of blackout and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%. Yet you give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public base. Then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up. You done fed up. He done fed up. She done fed up. We done fed up. The people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup. Look how we go set up. The people fed up. They don't drive no fair with the citizen. They may want the people speak out. Freedom of speech done gone inside the gutter. Knock off when you open your mouth. Discrimination in entertainment. And you're talking about one Guyana. When the ministry.
All right, lots and lots. Look, I don't know what's going on, but thank you so much, Orange, for putting that. This is Brian Max. And when you go out and you vote, it is the reason why you've got to vote that corrupt PPP out of office. These vagabonds are getting way too brazen. And if they are allowed to continue in office, they're just going to get worse. So regardless of what some of you may think about Brian Max or whoever he supports or whatever, it's irrelevant. But at the end of the day, there should be justice. Justice. Nobody can take the law into their own hands. No one, regardless of who they may be. And we have seen orangutans in the past because of their billions, because of whatever they have done. They have taken advantage of the police force. They have taken advantage of corrupting government officials. Well, government officials allow themselves to be corrupt and so forth. But as of September 1st, it has got to go. So I thank you so much, Orange, for putting that photograph up of Brian Max. In case you're now joining us, it's 25 minutes after 9 o'clock. My name is Mark Benchop. Just give us a few minutes more and I'll let you know who I support. Certainly, as we get back into this Ricketix, Van West Charles, I'm almost certain that Van West Charles, not Van West Charles, his father-in-law, Forbes Burnham, Lyndon Forbes Sampson Burnham, is turning in his grave right now. Shame and a disgrace. It just goes to show what money. And this guy, Van West Charles, is no different than a flatfoot hustler. He is no different than a Jorman Figueroa. He's no different than James Bond. Those guys you can understand, but there is no justification for what Van West Charles has done. None whatsoever. And, it is what it is. If this is a perfect example of a political prostitute, well, then it is what it is. I notice Sean Anthony Ben. Good night to you, sir. Good night to all of you, wherever you are. Spread the link, share the link that we are on right here on 107.1 FM. Now, going back to the school, if Orange can get this orangutan off the air, there we go. Thank you, Orange. Well, now let me say this to you, going back to the burning of school out in Kokwani. It is what the PPP, they have there. That is what they're accustomed to, burning down of buildings under the PPP regime. All these things do happen, right? Schools and you name it. And of course, the secondary school in Kokwani, it is suspicious. That fire is suspicious. It has the trademarks, if you ask me, of the PPP written all over it. And so when Bishop Edgell gets on and he pretends as though through those crocodile tears, nobody believes him. Absolutely nobody believes him. It may have done just to get the attention and to probably, they didn't get a chance to blame the opposition, especially the legitimate political opposition. And the main opposition, they didn't get a chance to blame at all, because the people have caught up with their tricks, their trickeries, and all sorts of things. So, hey, again, good night. If you're now joining, it's 28 minutes after 9 o'clock. I don't know. It's countdown time. It's about that time that I tell you guys who I'm going to be supporting. And you guys see my tie, right? You guys like my tie. I bet you guys probably already know who I'm going to be supporting. All of you already know, right? All right, let me see if any of you know. Go right ahead as we prepare for that countdown time, and why I'm endorsing this political party, why it's a team, why I'm endorsing that team, and I do believe Guyana needs to be able to breathe again, completely breathe again. But before we get to that, as you share the link, this is what this vagabond, not the vagabond Craig. We already know what this vagabond said.
PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection. A quick one for you. And the last time I said that, somebody came up to me and said, man, you little bias. Erection is a man thing. What happened to the women? So I got a woman thing for you. And hear me, from the moment she slime up till you get caught up, we gonna take care of you. Thank you. Thank you.
And that's why it's important, because listen to these vagabonds. You'd want to know, why is it that people even vote the PPPC into office? And come September 1st, you've got to vote them out of office. We all know that in 2020 they were installed. We all know that in 2020 that they assisted in, with some help, rigged the elections. And that is why they can't get the elections petitions heard in court. They're the ones who went after it and stopped that process. They're the ones who have access to the PNC or the APNU AFC SOPs. And they're the ones who don't want all of those ballot boxes to be open. We now know why. A variety of reasons. And let me just remind you guys, as we are approaching elections on September 1st, that is Monday, this coming Monday, elections in Guyana. General and regional elections, 61 dead voters last elections, 4,864 absent voters last elections, 150 stuffed ballot boxes last elections, 47 ballot boxes without documents last elections, 1,278 missing oaths of identity last elections. And guess what? Majority in PPP stronghold areas. So on the PPP, they have no shame. They would want to come out and let you get this impression that it's the coalition that rigged the elections. The coalition didn't rig the elections. Now, I'm not putting my head on the block, but whatever, there is no evidence that points in the direction that the coalition did anything wrong. But in my opinion, most of the evidence that we're seeing point in the direction of the PPP rigging the elections. Again, if you're now joining us, guess what? My name is Mark Benchap. Welcome to Straight Up. But as I said earlier about one vagabond to another vagabond, I want you guys to listen to what this vagabond, he calls himself the Vice President of Guyana. As you all know, the Constitution has no such thing as any one particular being identified as a vice president. Guyana they have the first vice president, who is the prime minister, but he's not referred to as the first vice president. Then there's a second vice president, there's a third vice president, and there's a fourth vice president, according to the Constitution. There is no such title as a vice president. And so it is erroneous, it is wrong, and it's fraudulent that Bharat Jack there continues to, or people continue to describe him as the vice president, when in fact there's no vice president. Guyana has no such title, separate title as a vice president. And so it's just absolutely wrong, and it is corrupt. But you guys will get that opportunity come September 1st to change all of that and to ensure that you have a group of honest individuals who are patriotic indeed, individuals who want to make that change for all Guyana, all Guyanese. And with those set of people in office, in my opinion, Guyana will be able to breathe again. So let's take a listen to this vagabond as we prepare, and I tell you who are the folks that I will be at least supporting and my endorsement. We'll be right back.
We're going to get into big trouble. The security forces are ready to take on anyone who tries to disrupt the peaceful poll in these upcoming elections. And if Doggy doesn't want to become a puppy, he might as well be careful about what's going to happen. The rhetoric and all of this stuff. They're threatening the whole country because they see the crowds right across Guyana.
What a pathetic man indeed, talking about disruption. They're the people, they're the ones, the vagabonds in the PPP that have disrupted elections and street protests and terrorism, acts of terrorism, all manner of things. And so why is it that this vagabond is allowed to continue with this sort of threatening and hijacking the nation? It's got to stop. And you guys have that opportunity come September 1st to put a stop into that. Go out in your numbers and vote. And just don't run and say that you're going to vote any vote, but not the PPP. It's not just about any vote. It's not just about any vote. If you vote against the PPP, yes, your vote has to be counted properly. And so, in my opinion, I'll tell you guys who I am endorsing. And this is an official endorsement on the 25th day of August, 2025. I'll be right back, and you guys will get that endorsement as you have been awaiting. We'll be right back.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours of blackout, and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%, yet you give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public base, then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how we go set up. The people fed up. They don't drive no fair with the citizen. They may want the people speak out. Freedom of speech done gone inside the gutter. Knock off when you open your mouth. Discrimination in entertainment, and you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows, one set of girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how we set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clout. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Baratans too. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how we even set up. The people fed up. I done fed up on the dirty water, low pressure, want scream and tell somebody. Imagine 1500 US, and they're telling me super salary. I done fed up on the unemployment racism and the lie they say one Guyana. Cause when you look where the oil money going, circulate with one set of banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up.
Everyone fed up. Every single one fed up. Look at the sanctioned folks. Look at them. All of these people sanctioned under the PPP regime. Discrimination on the rise in Guyana, cost of living on the rise in Guyana, corruption on the rise in Guyana. Come September 1st, you've got to do the right thing, guys. And the moment you all have been waiting for, there we go. Let me say this. I'm endorsing this team and this. Some of you already got the message. Some of you probably judge me by my tie already and all manner of things. But and I'll explain to you why I believe that this team that I'm supporting is a qualified team to do what is good for the nation and to bring about the sort of unity to remove corruption. Maybe not entirely, but 99% of corruption has got to go. It's got to go. The PPP regime, and all of these folks, people are tired, including Orange has been telling me, Orange has been saying, look, Orange is just tired. Lemon is tired. All of you tired. Mark, Aubrey, Williams tired. Geeta Sukrim tired. Gregory Scott tired. Coco Brown, all of you tired. Blackie, Black Eyes Shelley, you name it. All of you guys are tired. Tony Hack is so tired. Colin Barnwell tired. Every one of you tired. Joy Lynn Cutting is tired. And so, you know, on September 1st, let me say this to you guys. We all want Guyana to be able to develop properly. We all want Guyana to be a peaceful, not a fighting where groups fighting against each other, personal family members and friends fighting over wealth and all of these things. We're all fed up. Right, Mark? Welcome. Right, Shondell Griffith? We are all fed up. You guys are saying just stop it until you guys got to wait. Spread the word, share the link. You guys have got, everybody is fed up. And now I'll explain to you why I believe that the party that I am endorsing and from this day on will be supporting that party 100%. 100% right here on 107.1 FM. Some of you guys are wondering, you're not even sure yet. I'm sure you're not sure. Karen Benshap, good night to you. Well, you guys know that's my sister. She's watching. She doesn't even know. All she knows is that Orange is our new operator. All right. I bet even Orange doesn't know who I'm supporting. Orange, do you think you have an idea who I'm supporting? Do you?
No.
Oh, not even Orange has an idea who I'm supporting. So here goes. Even some family members, I see them there watching. Orange has shared the link a lot. I like how Orange is operating, man. He's a bit more competent than Lemon, right?
Is the tie supposed to be a clue?
No. Nobody can. Yeah, people saw the purple tie. That's okay, and they jump to conclusion, and they may be right, they may be wrong. Who knows? But let's get straight to the point, guys. I know a lot of you guys are waiting. A lot of you guys are anxious. Geeta Sugrim, that's a long shot. All right. Connie Alstrom. Oh, Connie would do that to me, man. Maybe it's myself because Connie thinks all I'm talking about is myself. Connie, you're just jealous. Good night to Connie. Good night to all of you guys. And if our operator can just remove that so that people can see my face, because people want leaders that they can see their face, no dark shades and them nonsense. That you need to be seeing the people's face. All right. If the tie tells you guys who I'm supporting, well, it is what it is. I have on my green tie, and I just want you guys to know that the choice, and I'll explain to you why my choice is this. I bet some of you aren't surprised, but my choice is APNU Coalition for the 2025 elections. I do believe that they have a strong team. I do believe that they have a competent team. I do believe, and in terms of the young people, I see a lot of young people. I hope more come out by now and September 1st to go out and ensure that they support the coalition all around the country, regardless of where they are, in Bartica, in Linden, in Georgetown, on the quarantine, wherever you guys are. You've got to go out. This is what you have to do. You've got to make it happen. The PPP has got to go. And we're talking about a competent team of individuals, lots and lots of experienced people as well. And I'm impressed also with a lot of the young people. When you listen to the young people and they articulate what they have to articulate about the APNU coalition, I'm not seeing that in especially other. I'm not saying they're not some smart young people with Amanza or with Simona Brooms, but I have seen a heck of a lot of team effort and people who are willing and ready to take the country forward. And at this point in time, the best hand or hands to put the country in is in the coalition. And so when you go out, I know the green tie, right? You guys never knew that I had a green tie waiting for you, huh? All right. And so you've got to go out, you've got to spread the word. How many of you guys want the green? The green. Just put the green there. And from tonight and so forth, you guys have got to go out and all day tomorrow, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. You've got to go out and promote and push the coalition. You've got to make it happen. You've got to protect. You've got to save Guyana. Guyana cannot be saved where you take one bunch of corrupt individuals out and put another set of corrupt individuals who can't even run a country, do not have any sort of experience and so forth. You've got to be careful. This is critical time. Now is not time to play around with Guyana and emotions. And that is why I'm saying when you look around, apart from Aubrey Compton Norton, he has a strong team. I like guys like Psycho Andrews. I like the young people. I like Corbyn, that young man Corbyn. There are lots and lots of reasons why you have to go out and vote for the coalition. And now I wonder, sometimes I say, people, they may have their differences and whatever. How can you look at someone else other than Aubrey Compton Norton and his team and believe that, say, for example, the WIN team, sorry, Sita, is it Sita? And with all that allegations of corruption and sanction and so forth, how can you guys deep down in your heart find it reasonable to go out and support from one set of corrupt people to put another corrupt individual according to U.S. law enforcement officer? Come on, you guys have to think differently. If you guys really love Guyana, then you will vote smartly. If you guys really love Guyana, then you will put Guyana first. That is what you will do. You've got to put Guyana first. Now let's go to this is a message from Aubrey Compton Norton.
I am Aubrey Compton Norton, presidential candidate of the Partnership for National Unity. We have the best team in this election campaign. We have the best manifesto with the plans, policies that will take you out of poverty. We will ensure that money is put into your pocket. For those reasons, we urge you to vote APNU. Put your X next to the palm. Guyana needs to grow, so the PPP must go. The only party that can give us a better and brighter future is a Partnership for National Unity. I urge you to put your X next to the palm and enjoy a high-quality life. Thank you.
Enjoy a high quality life. You've got to do it, guys. If you are not in Guyana, you've got to call your friends, you've got to call your neighbors, you've got to call your relatives, and you've got to let them know that in order to save Guyana from the mess that it's in right now, you've got to put your X right there for the coalition. And now come elections day, this is what you have to do. Make no mistake, right? Absolutely none. On the top, right next to the palm, make sure you put a beautiful X. Don't put it at the side. Don't put it on the palm, APNU there. Put it right there, neatly in that box, top and bottom. When you vote the top, it's for the general elections. When you vote for the bottom, it's for the regional elections. And you've got to put your X on the top and the bottom. Don't put it anywhere else. Right there in that box. Don't put it on the on APNU, the sign there, or the palm. Don't put it. Don't scratch those symbols. Go right there in that box next to the palm and vote. Vote like a boss to kick the corrupt PPP out of office. And we have been saying this for a long time now. A long, long time now, that Guyana must be able to breathe again. And regardless of what your differences are, let me make this quite clear. And some of you already know that. And I guess the leader and the presidential candidate of the APNU, you guys are aware of that. Now, there are things that I do not necessarily wholeheartedly support Aubrey Norton with, but there are things that I support him with 100%. But when you compare Aubrey Norton and the other candidates, especially, forget about Wynne, there's night and day there. But the corrupt PPP regime, how can you look and go and vote for the PPP, the corrupt PPP regime, or a corrupt blue individual and bypass Aubrey Norton and his team? In order for Guyana to be able to breathe again, then you've got to put your X in the right place. I bet some of you might not be surprised at my choice tonight. I guess some of you might be surprised, but it's okay. This is nothing personal against especially Amanza and her team. I like Apostle London, and I'm sure that any sort of leftover votes, so to speak, and I don't use the term leftover in an insulting manner, but even if they get a couple of votes and so forth, they will be the extra votes. And those extra votes, whether for Amanza and Apostle London or Simona Brooms, those extra votes could possibly come in handy in Parliament for the coalition. And you're looking for a landslide victory, mind you, for the coalition. You've got to. And those of you who are sitting on the fence, those of you who believe that, and you have a little bumps raised and a little emotions there and vexation because Aubrey this, you don't like Aubrey, or you don't like somebody else there, forget about that. Put the country first. And in order for Guyana to be repaired, in order for Guyana to be out of the intensive care unit, you've got to go out and vote for the coalition. You cannot say that you don't like Aubrey, but you embrace a man with all those sanctions. You embrace a man that possibly has indictments in the U.S., sealed indictments for all manner of serious crimes. And you can't bypass Aubrey Norton and then jump to support some individual like that and thinking that that individual can save you or save Guyana. You cannot bypass a team like APNU coalition and jump and say that you're supporting a PPP. You cannot do that, guys. You just cannot do that. From a human rights standpoint now, there's no other party right now, there's no other team right now can address the issue of human rights violations in Guyana. The coalition, I do believe they have a team of individuals that can get that job. Those individuals can get that job done. And as a human rights activist, that is strongly something that I strongly embrace, and I strongly believe that the APNU coalition can get that job done. Don't tell me about Azardine. He cannot address the issue of human rights violation at all, for obvious reasons, mind you. And any of you, if you're sitting on the fence, if you're having second thoughts, remove those second thoughts, remove those doubts, and go straight into the camp of the coalition. Young people, if you want jobs, if you want a brighter future, you've got to go right into the tent of the coalition. You've got to embrace the coalition. You've got to support the coalition. You've got to go out in your numbers and vote for the coalition, because without the coalition, there will be no Guyana. Without the coalition, discrimination will increase under a corrupt PPP regime or any other bluish corrupt individuals who want to or pretending as though they can lead Guyana and take Guyana out of the mess that they all participated in getting Guyana and getting you in the mess that you're in right now. The increased discrimination in the country and the inequality when it comes to economic and your wealth and distribution of wealth and distribution of lands, it has got to stop. When you take a look at the APNU coalition manifesto, you know that it's a manifesto that is there for the interest of all the people. That is what it is all about. And you've got to put your differences aside and you've got to go and support the coalition. If you're on the fence right now, I know Orange and I were talking, and there are people on the fence right now. They've got to get off of the fence right now. You've got to get off of the fence and go out and vote for the coalition. And now let me say this to you guys. Some of you may be wondering, I'm not the type of individual that people have to promise me this or promise. Absolutely nothing was promised. I don't want anything other than for Guyana to be able to breathe again. No position was offered. No position was asked for. This was not discussed with anybody. Even close my family members don't even know. Even Orange didn't even know what was going on until he saw when our makeup artist came in and just decided to fix the tie and to change the tie. Absolutely no one knew this. No one. Absolutely. Not even Aubrey. As Aubrey Norton and I, the presidential candidate, we had a brief exchange of a chit-chat over the weekend. Not even Aubrey Norton knew this was coming. And this has nothing to do with anything. No position, no nothing, because I don't want any position. I have never asked for any position, whether it's this coalition or any coalition. All I want is the best for Guyana. Guyana cannot grow with a 10-day, 10-day workers. Guyana cannot grow like that. Guyana cannot grow with shabby works. It cannot happen at all. And so in order, and I've noticed the APNU thing, in order for Guyana to grow, the corrupt PPP has got to go. And all of you have got to share your views. You've got to share to your friends and families, wherever they are in Guyana, as to how important it is to go out early in the morning on September 1st and vote for the coalition, vote for that team. There a bunch of, look, I've listened to some of the young people just the other day, and I'm impressed with those young people. I'm impressed with what I saw. And we've got to be able to put our young people first. The future lies in their hands. And you cannot expect the PPP to care about young people. They just do not care about our people. They just do not care about young people. And so we've got to think about our children. We've got to think about our grandchildren. And not only just ours, we've got to think about the village. And if the village is to be successful, you've got to vote APNU. If the community is going to be successful, you've got to vote APNU. If the country is going to be able to breathe again, then you've got to go out and vote for APNU. I will be right back, and we will wrap up our show for tonight. And now you guys got it. Now you know. Vote APNU and let the PPP go.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours of blackout, and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%, yet you give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public face, then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. They don't drive no fair with the citizen. They may want the people speak out. Freedom of speech done gone inside the gutter. Knock off when you open your mouth. Discrimination in entertainment, and you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows, one set of girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clout. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them, they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Barretons too, cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. I done fed up on the dirty water, low pressure, want scream and tell somebody. Imagine 1500 US, and they're telling me super.
Basement level vibes with another one, straight up blackness. Aye, who tell the truth. Mark Scott, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Scott, radio station is the fruit. Mark Scott, straight up from the root. Mark Scott, who tell the truth. Mark Scott, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Scott, radio station is the fruit. Mark Scott, straight up from the root. Mark Scott, I do it for the love, him not do it for no money. Straight up, him attack, educating everybody. Big up my friends and big up my family. Turn on the radio, catch the vibes, it's integrity. Straight up, Scott stands for unity. One people, one nation, one destiny. Free up the truth in the air, even the blind can see. The deaf can hear, the dumb can talk, the cripple can walk. Boom. Who tell the truth? Mark Scott, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Scott, radio station is the fruit. Mark Scott, straight up from the root. Mark.
All right. Hey, guess what? It's 9:58, right? I think I've exhausted my time here. Orange is signaling me that we've got to go. Look, we're going to go celebrate this night here. We're going to take a beer or whatever, a root beer or a soft drink and celebrate this night because it is official. I'm comfortable. I'm happy that I finally let you guys know that I do believe that a coalition is the answer. The APNU, as Orange is signaling me, the APNU coalition is the answer for Guyana. You've got to go out and vote. So in order for Guyana to grow, the PPP has got to go. And in order for Guyana to breathe again, the PPP has got to go. Tomorrow night, right here on Straight Up, my guest, Aubrey Compton Norton, the presidential candidate of APNU coalition. But for now, I've got to go. Thank you so much, Orange, for your comment and your opinion as well. And to all of you, thank you all so much wherever you are. Go out there now in your numbers and share the green love. Share the APNU sign and their symbol. You've got to go out. You've got to put your differences aside, and you've got to ensure that the coalition gets into office. God bless you all, and God bless Guyana. So long. Tata.
I am Aubrey Compton Norton, presidential candidate of the Partnership for National Unity. We have the best team in this election campaign. We have the best manifesto with the plans, policies that will take you out of poverty. We will ensure that money is put into your pocket. For those reasons, we urge you to vote APNU. Put your X next to the palm. Guyana needs to grow, so the PPP must go. The only party that can give us a better and brighter future is a Partnership for National Unity. I urge you to put your X next to the palm and enjoy a high-quality life. Thank you.
PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection. A quick one for you. And the last time I said that, somebody came up to me and said, man, you little bias. Erection is a man thing. What happened to the women? So I got a woman thing for you. And hear me, from the moment she slime up till you get caught up, we gonna take care of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, you want to tell me all these years, Mohammed and his father and all of them is a part of PPP that had gone at the PPP office, Freedom House on Rob Street, protecting the PPP from the black people and PNC. And all the time, you there in there, you never see that they ill-treating black people, they killing out black people. You never see this corruption within this party. All the time, you, your family, your uncle, your father, your sister, your mother, everybody supporting this party. Y'all never see that this party is corrupt. Never at no point in time until sanctions start raining down upon you and you expect them to us to cover you and they did not cover you. They took away all your gold and diamond license and your business license, your cambio license, and you get upset. And then you started to decide that, you know what, I can run for election to get rid of the sanction, and I can run for election to get back at the people.
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Caldata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my X next to the cup, and what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data. I have none.